Have you ever walked into a wedding looking at the planner or coordinator and instantly thought, oh, this is going to be one of those days? You haven't even plugged in your gear yet and somehow you're already in trouble. Yeah, today we're going to fix that. Let's roll the intro. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are talking about one of the most misunderstood relationships in the wedding industry. DJs and wedding planners, or DJs and wedding coordinators, or as I like to call it, two alphas trying to drive the same Ferrari. First, if you're new to the channel, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and leave a quick comment. Thank you to the 55,000 people who have already subscribed. You guys are rock stars. Okay, how often has it felt like a wedding planner or a wedding coordinator was micromanaging you? Or if you've ever had a venue coordinator treat you like you just showed up with a Bluetooth speaker from Walmart? What if you've ever thought, why does this person hate me before I've even set up? This video is for you, my friends. Because listen, when you learn how to work with planners and coordinators instead of against them, your business changes really fast. You're gonna get more referrals, better events, smoother timelines. So why do wedding planners matter so much? Here's the truth that nobody tells DJs. Wedding planners don't book DJs. They control which DJs get booked. Think about it. A planner might work 30 to 50 weddings a year. If they like you, you get recommended again and again and again. If they don't like you, you get put in the absolutely not pile, right next to Uncle Larry who tried to DJ a wedding with Spotify. Bruh. So this relationship matters a lot. Rule number 1, you are not competing with the planner. One of the biggest mistakes DJs make is acting like they're in charge. Let me be clear to you guys. The planner is not your enemy. They are not stealing your authority.
And you will respect my authority.
They are not trying to sabotage your performance. They are trying to just keep things 100% from exploding all at once. They're thinking about vendors, guests, timelines, family drama, and that bride who is on the verge of crying because the napkins are ivory instead of less lightly ivory. Your job is to make their life easier. When you do that, they will move mountains for you. Rule number 2, become the most organized DJ of all time. Planners love 3 things: predictability, clear communication, and people who don't create chaos. So you should always provide your arrival time, your setup needs, power requirements, where you'll be located, and when you need access, before the wedding even happens. When a planner sees that email, they think, oh, thank God, a professional, not, great, another DJ who's going to show up and ask me where the power is while the ceremony is starting. Because believe me, I've heard a lot of stories when it comes to that. Rule number 3, respect the timeline like it's sacred. Wedding planners live and die by the timeline. So if you play music too long, announce things too early, or decide to freestyle the order of events, you're basically stepping on their oxygen tube. If something needs to change, ask first. Instead of just saying, I'm just going to do it this way because it's how I've always done it. Say instead, hey, would it be okay if we adjusted this slightly? That one sentence turns you from a problem into a partner. Rule number 4, be the planner's secret weapon. The best DJs don't just play music, they solve problems. If you see a delay, a missing vendor, a confused wedding party, quietly let the planner know. Not loudly, not dramatically, not with the energy of a reality TV star. Just calm, professional, and helpful. They will remember that. Rule 5, be calm and cool. Be someone they want to work with. Here's the secret sauce. Planners don't recommend the most talented DJ. They recommend the easiest DJ. The one who doesn't panic, doesn't complain, doesn't blame, and doesn't act like they're the star of the show.
No, I'm a star!
You want them thinking, I'd love to work with that DJ again, not, I need a vacation after dealing with this DJ. Okay, here's my final thought. When you master working with wedding planners and the venue coordinator, you don't just get smoother weddings, you get more referrals, better clients, and a reputation as the DJ everyone wants. And that's how you go from just being a DJ to being a go-to professional in your market. As I say at the end of all my videos, a day without dancing is a day wasted. If this video helped you, smash the like button, subscribe for more DJ tips, and drop a comment if you've ever had a wild planner story. Because trust me, all of us professionals out there, we all have some crazy stories. I'll see you guys in the next video.